being here today. When I invented the motion picture camera, I had no idea. This is a very special moment for us, and I'm going to tell you why. But it's all about history, isn't it? Because if you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going, do you? No. Ladies and gentlemen, traditional financing for motion pictures and television has been largely unchanged for about 100 years. Filmmakers crawl to the bank or a studio and say, "Hi, can I have money to make this movie?" And they go, "Why don't you shove that script up your ass?" You say, "No, I really like it." They go, "No, you should shove it." So you go to the next studio and they go, "Did the first studio tell you to shove it?" "Yeah, they did." "Well, then we're going to tell you to shove it too." And on it goes until miraculously movies get made by people who don't necessarily like movies. Movies are financed by people who know about money. Banks and studios. Do they know about movies? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe yes, maybe no. I think we're very fortunate that good movies come out of the current system because the people who control the money want to get their money back, and understandably, but they're not really interested in taking a roll of the dice, which is why you see so many prequels, sequels, remakes. Good God, you know, every summer is some kind of major franchise that you've seen over and over and over again, and that's fine. But is it really what you folks want? Maybe yes, maybe no. But basically what happened is, recently, very recently, technology has allowed all of you, individual people, to have a voice in financing these projects. So now is your chance to go on various websites online, whether it's Kickstarter or the others. Are there others?
There are others.
Oh, anyway.
There's new others every single day.
And like a menu, go through and go, yes, I would like to see that movie come to fruition, or that TV show. You are now the studio. Yes, Wonder Woman, you right there. You are, stand up, Wonder Woman. You are the studio. You are the studio now. You make the decisions. So that dawned on us. I've never done any Kickstarter thing before. I've always gotten funding the old-fashioned way by being insulted and tormented by studios over and over and over mercilessly. And so today what we bring you is a brand new project called Last Fan Standing. And the origin, Steve told you a little bit about it. It came organically from doing a trivia show for the troops in San Antonio. And what was great about that show that I thought was these soldiers, 600 of them, came walking in and everybody got a clicker. They're not vetted, they're not screened, they're not anything. Now granted, this is all military trivia, so they better know what the hell they're talking about. But still, someone in that room wound up being the one who got it all, and they were just someone who walked in off the street. So a light bulb went off over my normally dim head, and I thought, wait a second, why can't we convert this to this Wizard World environment, to the convention environment where you have fans right there that they're stumbling around the hallways and looking for something to do.
Yeah, it's about the fandom, I think, celebrating that whole notion of fandom.
Yeah.
And the audience response device gives everybody a fair playing ground, and ultimately the person who has the most knowledge.
Now this scares this guy, because I say, bring anybody in, bring anybody in. He goes, oh my God, no, there's serial killers out there. I'm like, yes, there are, but do they know trivia? So I like the fact that anyone can walk in right now, get a clicker, take it all the way home, and win hundreds of dollars in prizes. And so we tested it. We went to a couple different cities. and we filmed 10 episodes. And we just brought anybody in, even Wonder Woman could have been there, people in costumes, people looking just generally strange and convention-like, came just pouring in off the streets. And I have to say, you never know if the format of your show is going to hold up. You designed it, these brainiacs have come up, well, you have this many rounds, is it going to work?
That is exactly what the development sounds like.
I've heard you guys talk. But the question is, once you've designed the game on paper, does it then translate and become a compelling piece of entertainment and or competition? And so we had great come-from-behind stories. Well, my job is just to insult people who don't know the answers. Which works. But kind of the point is this. In my formative years, I would go see, let's say, Poseidon Adventure. Nobody knew jack shit about how much it cost, who was in it, how much Shelley Winters got paid, how much over budget it went. Nobody saw any behind-the-scenes bullshit about nothing. It was, well, Poseidon Adventure. They either saw it or they didn't. Now you have an hour-and-a-half movie and 7 hours of extras and making up. And if you don't have that, you're in trouble now because people, you savages have now made it so you need to see where the sausage is made in motion pictures. And that's dangerous, but okay. There you go. Now you're going to know everything. Now every kid at the mall, oh, did you hear about Fantastic Four? Yeah, one of the top bombs of all time. Yeah. Hey, want to get an Orange Julius? Yeah, okay, let's do that. It's just part of the conversation now. This is, pop culture has just bled into everybody's brains to the point where we can't get it out anymore. So everybody here knows trivia. Everybody in this room who comes to this convention, you're a freak about somebody. Who loves Doctor Who? Right. So if I said, what's that stupid phone booth thing? Who can answer that? It's what? It's what? TARDIS? Yeah, whatever. I don't really care what the answers are on this show.
Ladies and gentlemen, our host, Bruce Campbell.
You get my meaning. Everybody who walked in this door is a freak about somebody like, I don't know, the Evil Dead movies? Know this trivia question. How did they film the last shot of Evil Dead, the original Evil Dead? Yes, right there. Sam Raimi on a bicycle. Close enough, he was on a motorcycle and he smashed into me and almost killed me. Yes. But you know, you've heard of that trivia of that thing because you're pseudo interested in that. What's the news show, Ash versus Evil Dead, coming on October and stuff. Everybody in here knows something, is a freak about something. You know, some people like sports and could give you all the stats. You guys can just do all the stats of all these interminable Marvel movies that never end. So,